Fellow agilists, in this week's edition of Top Tips Tuesday, how to make time for personal interaction. We are all facing this pandemic together, and some of us may be juggling childcare, personal or medical issues, and we no longer have that ability to easily support one another, either exchanging idle banter or having coffee together face to face, to chat about those latest TV programs or sports news, on the way to a meeting or to gossip at the water cooler. So we're missing some of that personal interaction. But remote working and asynchronous communication doesn't have to mean asocial. Before we start on this video, for more videos and content on virtual agility, ring the bell to subscribe to the Virtual Agile Coach channel. I firmly believe we need to make time for personal interaction. Humans have evolved to be social creatures. We need and crave it, now more than ever. It's important that we support one another by making time to engage in non-work focused chats. I recently began working with some new teams, and I'm all about making things fun and fostering that personal connection. So I often begin meetings and sessions with an icebreaker question, something random and out there. That could include what's your favorite video game. It could be what animal legs would you have if you could have any animal legs and why. But during one such session recently, I pulled out one of my props I've got on my desk. This could be a hat, it could be a mask, it could be all sorts of things, and I grabbed it and I suggested that the icebreaker for that day was to grab an item, something they could put on their head and tell a story about it. The result of that was laughter, discussion, and people learning about each other. So here are my top tips for enabling personal interaction. Make the first 5 minutes of every meeting unfiltered, non-focused or non-work focused, unbridled chat. Use random icebreakers and energizers and let the team choose the question they ask and get them to nominate the next person to answer. Have Monday morning catch-ups or Friday afternoon wrap-ups. Put a regular standing meeting in the diary for people to dial into on an optional basis so they can chat about one another on non-work focused things. This could be, as I said, optional attendance, and you could be chatting about the latest football scores, people's weekend adventures or lack thereof. And then on Friday afternoon, invite people to bring a beverage and just decompress together. Try the Walk With Me experiment. Create a Slack channel dedicated to arranging chats with one another, particularly those outside of usual teams. Have a walk with them, get to know them a little bit better, get away from your desk and connect with your colleagues. And lastly, try having, again, meetings in the diary for virtual coffees and lunches. Sit down with your team, enjoy a coffee and lunch together, shoot the breeze and just have some chat. What tips do you have for enabling personal interactions with your teams? What was the result of doing so? I'm always keen to hear from fellow practitioners how they're enabling their teams to be successful. Of course, if you found value in watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And as always, folks, don't stop believing.